2021 is proving to be a powerful year for PlayStation. Returnal has found commercial and critical success, and the next exclusive, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, comes out June 10th, and this is only the start of the exciting things to come. PlayStation held a state of play on May 27th for Horizon Forbidden West, showing us new gameplay footage. While we didn't get an official release date, this does show that the game is on track to be released later this year, and will likely get more of a focus and a release date after the next Ratchet & Clank releases. Personally, I enjoyed Horizon Zero Dawn for what it was. The ability to shoot at multiple parts of those machines really forced players to strategize on their attack and what could give them an easier attempt to take these beasts down. The environments were beautiful in its variety of terrain and biomes, with each section almost having its own culture. The story pulled me in enough to want to know what happened to the civilization that we know, and how Aloy was connected to this ancient past. However, the cliches in Aloy's personal story of being the chosen one, and what I felt like was a blandness in her, almost turned me away. She has a memorable look, but everything else kind of falls flat. But that was not enough to turn me away from the franchise. I platinumed the first Horizon, and I'm going to buy the sequel because the sequel looks amazing. This recent state of play showed us 14 minutes of gameplay captured from the PlayStation 5, and if this game doesn't convince anyone to buy a PlayStation 5 in the future, I don't know what will. It is absolutely stunning, and I can't wait to see Horizon's full version of the West Coast. In those 14 minutes, we were given a snippet of Aloy's story. Now on the West Coast, Aloy rescues a survivor who is working with Aaron, who was out scouting at the time when they were ambushed. Turns out the local raiders now have machines on their side. The search for Aaron begins, but Aloy is soon ambushed by machines and escapes into the ocean, fighting off currents and avoiding underwater machines. Emerging from the ocean depths, she discovers Aaron captured by raiders who not only have small rideable machines, but also a larger elephant-looking one called the Tremor Tusk. After clearing out a small camp of raiders, she hijacks the machine, reaches Aaron, and is forced to fight the Tremor Tusk in battle, using the environment, new weapons, and the Tremor Tusk's weak spots to bring it down. Aaron gifts Aloy with a finding, a device she connects to, which shows them storm locations, one that starts up near their location as red lightning comes out of storm clouds in the sky. A storm is coming, and the gameplay ends there. We were introduced to San Francisco, or should I say, what is left of it. The Golden Gate Bridge partially stands in the foreground, covered in greenery. The ocean has swallowed up the remains of buildings, waves crash into structures sticking out of the water. Vibrant colors in the almost tropical paradise bring forth silky sands, lush plant life, and tall palm trees. Even a promo picture shows the Transamerica Pyramid still standing, and maybe we'll get a chance to climb it. Plus, the map of the game is supposed to cover California, Nevada, and Utah, so expect plenty of variety in the environments. This game has an insane amount of detail. The characters' faces show stuff like sunburn on Aloy's cheeks, the environment seems destructible. Forbidden West does a great job in showing how the game has made many improvements to make the game feel new, yet familiar. Underwater exploration feels like the most exciting feature, and seeing how these ecosystems with schools of fish and vibrant coral will make it feel alive, and it'll be something to see how combat plays underwater. That's if it does. Aloy is also supposed to have a diving mask to let her breathe underwater for as long as she needs, but the gameplay doesn't seem to show that yet. Speaking of new tools, the Pullcaster, which is a hookshot, it can be used to escape enemies or speed climb. The Shield Wing looks to be inspired by The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and can be used to surprise enemies from above and safely descend from great heights. She can hit the ground now and cause a cloud of dust for escape, and her spear has more utility in combat. One of the biggest changes in the game though are the free climbing sections. In Zero Dawn, Aloy typically had to climb yellow rope sections or clearly marked ledges. She can now scan areas with her focus ability to see climbable areas, which will highlight in yellow, most likely a nod to the rope, and it's said that her focus ability can also override machines for combat and mounts. If those 14 glorious minutes show us anything, it's that this game will be a spectacle on the PlayStation 5, but I'm really curious to see how the game will look on the PlayStation 4. Should the sequel really have been on the PS4? Probably not, but seeing as the first game made a ton of money, and Sony's dedicated on supporting the PS4 with a few of their newer first-party games, it's a no-brainer. And if Resident Evil Village can perform well on the PS4, though it makes my PlayStation 4 Pro sound like a jet engine in doing so, perhaps there's hope for Forbidden West. We'll just have to see when more information is released throughout the year. So, are you looking forward to Horizon Forbidden West? What platform do you plan on purchasing it for? Let me know in the comments, and please like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.